Before that, though, today marks the 70th anniversary of the Great Smog of London, where thick clouds of smoke and fog led to the deaths of more than 4,000 people. Cars were abandoned, trains disrupted, and airports were forced to close when extreme cold weather mixed with large-scale pollution from burning coal. It led to the first Clean Air Act and the introduction of smokeless zones in London. Here's Sally with more.
The Great Fog of London has been the chief topic in the south of Britain, its result being, of course, a great hold-up and vast inconvenience for millions.
In the end, the vast inconvenience, as it was called just there, was the least of London's problems during the Great Smog of 1952. They called episodes like this pea soupers, but so thick was the toxic smoky fog, or smog, this time, it killed thousands and changed our city.
It made the government really sit up and pay attention because a huge number of people died. There were about 4,000 people sadly died at the time of the event, and then about 8,000 more in the subsequent weeks and months.
The smog was caused by two things: severe pollution and weather. It started on December the 5th on a cold day, and many were burning coal to keep warm. Now, normally smoke from homes, cars and factories would rise into the air and blow away, but high pressure and lack of wind trapped the poisonous smoke for several days. It was a deadly episode, but slowly sparked change. And in 1956, the first Clean Air Act was introduced. That said, 10 years later, not everyone believed air pollution was dangerous.
There is a pollution problem which is annoying, which is irritating, but we have no medical evidence yet that it is a real health hazard.
We can still get a build-up of pollution today in London, particularly when the air is still. Thankfully, nothing like 1952, but thousands die prematurely in this country every year.
Air pollution is still a massive issue. It's now coming from other sources such as cars and new types of industry, and is still extremely deadly, and it's still something that we have to live with in a city like London 70 years on after the Great Smog.
London has a new clean air vision and anti-pollution measures like the ULEZ, but campaigners argue plenty more must be done to keep the air clean and us safe.
Got an amazing archive in there, Sally.